Hey, what's going on? This is Thomas Galdenzi with Combat Sports Coverage. I'm here today doing a pre-fight show interview with my boy London. And we're going to go over UFC Fight Night on Big ESPN, March 30th, where we'll see Edson Barboza taking on Justin Gaethje in the main event. In London, who's your pick for that main event fight?
Oh, man, of course, Barboza. Hands down. Great fighter, great kicker, man. It's nice range. I don't see him topping that anytime soon.
And how do you see him? So you got Barboza, how so? TKO, submission, knockout?
Definitely knockout. Definitely knockout. Probably spend the first 2 rounds figuring him out. But after that, he picks his opponents apart. That's what I like about him.
Yeah, see, I got the opposite. I got Justin Gaethje in this main event fight taking place on Big ESPN, March 30th. I think Justin Gaethje is going to be too well-rounded, and his pressure is going to be too good for Edson Barboza to handle. Edson Barboza, as we all know, is known for leg kicks and being one of the fastest kickers, right? But Justin Gaethje is going to be in his face, throwing bombs, throwing knees, maybe mixing in takedowns. He can wrestle, but usually just throws big bombs. So I think he's going to give him no space, and Justin's going to land a shot and maybe get the TKO in the 4th or the 5th round, or it's going to be a decision. If I'm a betting man like I am, I'm going to go with a decision for Justin Gaethje. In London, your final answer is?
Man, you make it hard, man. You bring up some good points. You bring up some really good points. Man, Justin Gaethje is a monster. Really fights angry. He fights like he has a chip on his shoulder. I love that about him. But like I said, Edson Barboza, man, he's a sniper. He's a sniper. Really good leg kicks. He'll wear him down. I think he'll make Gaethje respect him at some point in the fight, and that's when he'll take him over. That's when he'll take him out.
Oh, definitely.
So I'm still definitely going with Barboza.
So London's pick is still going to be Edson Barboza, and mine is Justin Gaethje. And then also as Combat Sports Coverage pick for Fight of the Night on this card, we have Josh Edmond taking on Michael Johnson in basically the co-main event. And we'll see 2 top 145-pound fighters fighting at this fight card. And I got to say, I think Josh Edmond is going to take this win by TKO or by decision. I think he's going to be a little bit too explosive, too powerful, too well-rounded for Michael Johnson. And I think the weight cut is going to hurt Michael Johnson, coming down to 145 pounds. But what about you, Leonard? What are you thinking?
Definitely that weight cut was just too much for me. Johnson's just, it's too much weight too soon. Not really feeling it.
So you got Josh also?
Yes.
By TKO or decision?
Submission, actually.
Submission, nice. I can see that Team Alpha Male boys. They know how to get those guillotines and everything.
Yes, sir, they do. So I expect some really decent, a lot of work on the ground, and with Johnson coming down in weight, I don't think he'll be able to keep up. His cardio just won't be good enough. I just don't see it happening with his cardio going down that much weight. No, it won't happen.
That's a great point. So we both got my boy Josh Edmond. And make sure to check out our interview on Combat Sports Coverage, where we interviewed him a couple of days ago, 1 week out from his fight, which we have on video. You definitely check out that interview. It's episode 33. Check it out at Combat Sports Coverage on any of our social media sites or our YouTube channel. And then now this weekend, we'll also see for the main event on BELLATOR, March 29th, this Friday night, we'll see Brandon Gertz taking on Saad Edawad for Bellator's main event. For this one has big contentions all over for 155 pounds, which we also did an interview with Brandon Gertz, episode 30. Check it out. And I want to see London. Who's your pick for that fight?
Man, forgive me if I say his name wrong, but Saad Edawad.
Pretty close. Saad Edawad, yeah.
Man, what a monster. He's so underrated. He's so underrated. Really good striker. Knows how to pick apart fighters, and that's what I love. I love strikers. I'm a fan of strikers. Don't get me wrong. I am a little bit biased when it comes to strikers. However, he's one of the best. If you look at his style, you look at what he's able to accomplish in his fights, just from a striking standpoint, it's amazing. It's amazing. I see him taking him out, and Brandon Gertz, he's a great fighter. However, I really believe Saad Adwa is going to get the best of him, probably second or third round.
I definitely might. I'm going to have to go disagree, but I think it's going to be a great fight. I think it has fireworks written all over it. I think Brandon Gertz, like he said in my interview on Combat Sports Coverage, episode 30, he comes to kill. And I love that mindset because when I was a fighter back in the day, that's how you have to think. That's how a real winner thinks. You got to think you're going in there to kill someone. You're going to be killed or kill someone. You don't know what's going to happen in it. You got to be ready for it. But we also know Saad Adawad, he's coming off, I think, off of a huge knockout win. And he's also fought at 170 pounds, so he is a big guy. While Brandon Gertz, even in the interview, said he is short for 155 pounds. He's 5'6". That's pretty short. I fought, when I was fighting, I fought at 147 pounds, and I'm 5'9", and I was short. So I can see what Brandon was talking about. I definitely think it's going to be a great fight, but I'm going to be pulling for my boy Brandon Gertz, pulling with a TKO, if not decision. But you definitely need to tune in to Bellator on Paramount TV, which is former Spike TV. And London, do you have any last words or any fights that you're really looking forward to this weekend that we haven't maybe talked about?
Not really anything else outside of this. But you know what? There is one fight that I'm really looking forward to. That is the Michelle Waterson and Carolina Kowalkiewicz.
Yeah, Karolina Kowalkiewicz or whatever. Those Polish names are hard, but yeah, go on. That is an exciting fight, but go on.
Oh my God, I'm so ready to see this fight. It's been a while since I've seen Karate Hottie step into the octagon, so I'm really excited to see her fight again. It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a really nice fight. What about you, Tom?
Yeah, for me, I don't know. I'm a big Karate Hottie fan. I remember her on Fight Girls, which was like the Ultimate Fighter from Muay Thai, but it was just women, and she lost. But she was actually one of my favorites on the show. That was actually a great show. I recommend checking it out on YouTube. It's called Muay Thai Babes, but it's a great series, just like the Ultimate Fighter. But I got Karate Hottie winning this fight by submission. If not, it's going to be a decision. She's going to be too fast, too slick, and too well-rounded for Colina, whatever her name is. It's a hard name to pronounce. She's beautiful, but it's a hard name to pronounce. But I'm going to say decision. What about you, London? What's your pick for that fight?
Oh, yeah, definitely decision. All rounds going to be played in this one.
For Karate Hottie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And the other fight I'm really excited for on this fight, where we're going to see one of my favorites, Ross Pearson, taking on Desmond Green. Ross Pearson is from the UK, a former Ultimate Fighter winner. He's kind of on the downhill of his career right now. He hasn't been winning lately, but I think he's going to have a great fight with Desmond Green, who's a great fighter, really well-rounded. He can wrestle, but I think Ross. Well, actually, I don't think Ross. I hope Ross will be able to get a decision, but I really don't know. It's hard for me to pick against him, but I really can't wait to see that fight. I hope I see Ross win. But what about you, London? What are you thinking about that?
Definitely one. I didn't. This was one of those fights where you're just happy to see it. You're really not expecting much from it. You just want to see a good fight and go about your way. I really wasn't looking forward to this one, but I do say Desmond Green walks away with this one with a W and not an L. This is going to be a fun fight to watch. Like I said, for any fight fan, it's going to be fun to watch. Outside of that, it just wasn't one of the fights I was really just looking forward to this weekend. But a lot more exciting fights. There are a lot more exciting fights on this card, and that I do look forward to. But this just isn't one of them.
Definitely, I'm a sucker for all the Ultimate Fighters. I love Ultimate Fighters, and I got to go with my boy Ross on this one. I have a signed hat by him, cool ass dude. But I definitely can't wait for that. And, I ask everybody this on the show. You're no different, London. I got to see, if you were a superhero, what would be your superpowers?
Man. What would be my superpower? Probably time travel, boy. What? Time travel, son. That would be my superpower. So
just time travel, like Flash, or kind of like where you just time travel, or can you run fast with time travel?
Nah, you just like Doctor Strange. Yeah.
Oh, Doctor Strange. There we go. See, I like to have the name with it. There.
But I hate Doctor Strange. That's the strange part about it. But he has the coolest power. That's probably why I hate him.
I like Doctor Strange. He was good with his hands. Oh,
yeah. Yo.
So be able to do that would be a great power. I don't know what I would want. It'd be a hard one. But yeah, so we're also talking recently, we're also big into movies and comics on the station. And so, London, tell me, have you seen any good movies or any movies that you've been looking forward to seeing? Any Marvel movies?
Of course, man. Endgame, the newest Avengers movie.
Oh yeah,
real soon. Looking forward to that. Captain Marvel. I haven't seen it yet, but at the same time, people haven't been giving me a good reason to go see it. So we'll see.
Yeah,
maybe I'll go check it out just to see the post-credit scenes. But
definitely check it out. The post-credit screen was amazing. I would definitely recommend checking it out. I kind of fell asleep through it like twice, but I was real tired. My girl said it was 2 thumbs up. I'm giving it 2 thumbs down. Not enough fight scenes for me, but I don't want to ruin the movie for London. But I wouldn't recommend it. But I mean, check it out. It's good. If you're into Marvel, you got to see it. You definitely got to see it. And then London, have you seen the new Spider-Man?
I haven't seen that one either. Wow.
Dang, that's a good movie. That was a good movie. That was a good movie. That was a good one.
I'll check it out.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in for Combat Sports Coverage. I'm Thomas Galdenzi, and this is...
This is Clientele. Check me out, Supreme Clientele on IG and also on Snapchat. Look for me.
And I'm Thomas Galdenzi, and make sure to follow me or check me out at Combat Sports Coverage on any of the social medias or YouTube.com. Stay sexy.